Welcome back to Lessons from the Inside. Grab your drinks, grab your snacks, grab whatever refreshments you want. I'm your host with the most, Mr. Carl DeBose. This is your co-host close to home, Mr. Kendrix Holcomb. And then we got Mr. KB in the cut. Mr. KB, star transfer from
Temple.
Yeah. I don't know why I want to say Trenton. Two
very
different schools.
That's where I went to high school, Trenton, New Jersey.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Because you're from Hillside.
I'm from Hillside, yep.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Man, being the star guard transfer, being the best catch and shoot player I've ever gotten to watch highlights from, being one of the best fast break scorers I've ever got to watch college highlights from, being the best all around transfer that we've seen in a while to U of A. What's that pressure like?
I wouldn't really call myself a star. I think I'm a regular right now. Maybe it might change when the season starts, but I'm just taking it all in. I mean, I work hard, so people kind of notice it, which is really good, feels good, but I just take it like it's regular, like, you know what I'm saying?
We respect humility on this show. No, it was crazy because I was watching obviously your highlights, you're studying, you get ready for this interview, and again, like your ability to just be a spot up shooter is unreal, especially like with that being where the game is going now. I mean, being so spot up and being able to like hit points from pretty much anywhere on the court and still be in transition to defense. That's what 3-and-D. Isn't that what they call it, 3-and-D? That's crazy. That's insane.
Yeah.
So let me ask you that. A lot of these questions, will be basketball related, but I like to get to know the person.
Right.
So like, as far as like, choosing not even just the school that you are at now, that being the U of A, but choosing just like this path in general. Like, was it a parental thing that kind of was like, or is just
not at all? Like, I have like my family different. Like we kind of just like do our own thing, but everybody loves like sports.
Yeah.
So my grandma, she was a janitor my whole life. So she used to, when she was cleaning schools, I used to be like really big. People used to call me fat. I used to get bullied, all that. So, well, I can't really say I was getting bullied because I had my family crazy, so nobody really was like daring to, they wouldn't dare to like, you feel me? But people were like, I could tell people would like make jokes about me. Like, you know how it is when you grow up, people make jokes.
Yeah.
So my grandma, she used to trap me in the gym and while she used to clean middle schools and literally lock me in and just roll out basketballs to be like, you better be sweating or doing something by the time I come back. Yeah. And she used to be cleaning for like 4 or 5 hours. So I just be working. Then I slimmed down, I got nice, and then about a year later, I was like, 8th grade, I was like the 3rd best 8th grade shooting guard in the country. So it just happened like that fast.
It's a drastic change in such a short amount of time.
It was fast. Yeah, it was fast.
No, and that's definitely like crazy to hear because I mean, like you hear about the Kyries, great shooters, but they practice with no backboard. You hear about the Steph Currys who was putting up 300 shots like every time they went into the gym before they did anything else, 300 shots after, like all that stuff. As far as like, because again, being a spot up shooter is hard.
Yeah.
Like I dabbled in basketball, not good at it, but I dabbled in basketball.
For sure.
I recognize that like to shoot looks so easy, but can be so like it can be immensely difficult. Yeah.
It's annoying.
Is it?
Bro, it's annoying. Like even this morning, like my average workout is usually about like 2 hours, but like how my normal day would go would be like I'll wake up early in the morning. Yeah. If we got lift at 8, I'll probably be here at 7. I'll make 700 shots, before a lift even starts. And then from there, it'll be like lift, go chill for a little bit, go to class, come back hour before practice, get a workout in, and then practice. Practice would be about an hour, 2 hours, and then come back at night and shoot again, and just keep on, like it's repetitions. And over time, what happens is you just start passing people. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really do stuff for like, I don't really try to show my work. On my gram, I don't even show basketball. Like, I want people to like think that I'm not working, and then when I see you, then I'm gonna kill you. Really, is what it is.
Work in the dark type.
In the lab with your secret formula. I got it.
That's really how I really be like thinking
I'm
it.
with that.
Yeah.
I respect that because I do recognize that like with how you've just carried yourself, like move in silence, move humbly. Obviously, ESPN is not allowing you to move super humble.
Yeah.
So that 5-game streak of 20+ points. Tell me which one was your favorite game.
UCF probably.
UCF
was my favorite one, cause it was so nice out there. I'm like, dang, it's nice. Like we like Northeast, you know, it's kind of like raggedy where we from. You know what I'm saying? So, still love the Northeast, but it just is. And then like you went out to Florida, and it was just everybody was happy. It was nice. Yeah. So I'm like, damn, I feel good out here. So when I was warming up, the shots just felt like really good.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a good game. And it's crazy because my first shot was an air ball.
Really?
So I'm like, yeah, but I like when stuff like that happens, I literally never care. Like there's been times where I went like 1 for 13 from 3 in the game, and I still shoot it like but like I had a good game, and we won. So that's why I'll say like Memphis, I know we lost, and I think we beat USF, but a lot of those stretches, I think we lost to Houston that stretch also. So like definitely to be able to play well and get a win, you know, I'll say UCF probably was my favorite one.
No, I have mad respect for that too, because I recognize that when you go from, you know, being at Temple to now being at like, you know, under Eric or Musselman.
Musselman.
Okay,
yeah.
I've never known how to fully pronounce the name. I just show up to the games.
People just say Coach Muss.
Just Coach Muss.
Coach
So being under him, like it's almost, at least I'm biased, obviously. I live in Arkansas, so like it's almost like me watching like when Kyrie went from the Celtics, which they were doing okay,
right,
to like the Nets, where you're like a championship contender.
Right.
What does that feel like?
It feels good. I mean, it feels like it's definitely more competitive practices. You know what I'm saying? So it's like some days somebody's gonna get the best out of you. Some days this person will get the best out of you. But you know, I think it's iron sharpens iron. So it's like it's really good to like to know that I got like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys that's willing to, you know, go at me every single day.
Yeah.
So every day you got to be on your toes, and it just makes you work that much harder. So it's like, oh, he shot this many shots. All right, now I got to go shoot this many shots.
Right.
Just to try to, like, you feel me, level that out. But it's just constantly just pushing each other. That's really what it is.
Man, obviously basketball is always gonna be my favorite sport.
Right.
Hands down. Can't play it worth anything. But I love basketball.
Right.
But I like to also, like I said, I like to get to know the person.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me, moving to U of A, moving to Fayetteville, like, what's your favorite place to eat? Yeah.
Favorite place to eat?
Because I'm a Northeast Coast baby too, so I know there's like a fundamental difference between up there versus.
Yeah, it's way different. It's like everywhere you go, it's like even just being out here, like it's just mad trees and grass. Like right here will probably be like a block full of like different foods and housing and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Shout out to
so like it's definitely like you can get food at any type of time at night. I can get Jamaican food at like 2 o'clock in the morning. So my favorite food out here probably either walk-ons. I don't really go to different places. I go to walk-ons because they got really good butter cake. Or whatever it is, bread pudding, something like that. And then probably, was it Juicy Tail? Juicy Tail's up there. I don't want to say one spot. And then this is one other place. I was playing golf at an event, and I know he does it's like a seafood spot, but he had a steak here, and he funded the football event. We was at a football team learning how to eat, but that was big time too. So I'll say probably those spots. Cheers is alright too. Cheers not bad.
Yeah, Cheers is solid.
Yeah.
Man, I know for me personally, experiencing Southern hospitality for the first time was a whole different ballgame for me.
For sure, it is.
So like when you walk in, I'm sure they show you love. I mean, you're like, again, I know you don't consider yourself this, but like when you look at the stats,
other people,
you're the star transfer.
Other people, they straight towards you.
So like I know they have to be showing you love at walk-ons especially, but I mean
not really. People would kind of like treat me normal.
For real?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't really call myself a star. I mean, I didn't came off the bench probably like my whole career. Temple is a top 5 most winning program ever in all college basketball, but people won't recognize it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. People, when I first came out here, definitely, like when I go places, kids definitely would be like, "Oh, that's KB." But everybody keep telling me like, it'd be like, "Okay, just wait a month, and everybody you're not gonna be able to walk places."
I'm telling you.
But I don't believe that. I feel like nobody really gonna know who I am for real. So
listen.
Them Arkansas fans different. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I gotta find out. But as of now, I'm chilling. You know
Have you ever been to an Arkansas game before?
Never.
Let me tell you, that pig call or that hog call.
I heard that at the football game. I was kind of scared. At first.
It always happens.
Yeah, I was scared. I'm like, what they doing? And then,
without anywhere, everybody stand up. Woo.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
and then I seen that. Actually, when I delete. I only have Instagram now, but like when I first came out here, I had somebody had sent me something on Twitter where I was like, what is the Woo Pig Suey mean or something like that, and it was like trending for a while because I was on live and I asked, and then I saw the comments and everybody was like, oh, you gonna find out in October or you gonna find out when? So I'm excited for that.
Speaking of which, if you want to like slide us some tickets, just let me know. Like, you got my number. Just be like, I'll be like,
sure.
I'm there. I'll show up in your jersey. I'll be like, hey, that's my guy. Like,
face paint and everything. Gotta support.
Sure.
I'm telling you, man. Nah, being in Arkansas, it's like a cult because you can tell who isn't originally from here based on that. Like, you can absolutely tell.
Word.
And so, like, between the work ethic, because you're right, Temple. Hard work ethic, like, and I recognize that from watching, multiple different games. But it's almost like because you got the Bobby Portises, the Moses Moody's, the Jalen Williams, all them kind of coming out.
Right.
Like, I see that, like they said. I mean, come October, everybody's gonna know you. Everybody. If they don't know you, they gonna know what KB stands for. They gonna know.
All right. So, you talked about how came down from a different place and sort of joining this community and seeing gathering the experience about what it is. How was it from moving away from your family?
Tough. I'm very family oriented. Like, even like just where I'm from, like I don't even go out the house without like it's probably like 4 or 5 people with me. Even when I go to the gym, if it's whether my homies or my family, or like I consider like my best friends, my brothers anyway, so they family because they'll come over the crib and go on my fridge like they was anybody else. But you feel me? So it's definitely tough, and I definitely miss it. But people been showing me a lot of love, a lot of Southern hospitality. So I'm just taking it all in and just embracing it because I think God sends you places for a reason, and I think I was meant to be here. So I'm just figuring it out. Like what's my meaning to be here right now? Right. But I'm happy to be here at the same time, So
absolutely. I know family's always got to be the centerpiece of pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Man, to transition a little bit back into basketball, not too much, but just a little bit.
For sure.
Right? You got any like rituals that like I say rituals, any routines, whatever you want to call them, as far as like what you do before you go on the court that involves your family or involves something close to you and if it's too close, you ain't got to answer it. You just be like, yes, and then we can be like, but.
Nah, for sure. I definitely meditate for about, I put a towel over my head, meditate, and just think about some of my friends that ain't here no more, my family, what I'm saying, that ain't here no more, or just family that, sacrificed so much for me. I think of all that. And I think about, all the work I put in to be here. And just really just get my mental together. There's nothing too big that I can't do. There's nothing too little that, you know what I'm saying? So I just get my mind right like that. And then I usually have tape around my wrist and I write down like my reasons, on my wrist. So during my warm-up, when I'm getting my shot together, when I'm getting my ball handling together, whatever the case may be, I always just look at that and then I'm ready to go.
No, that's solid. Well, see, that kind of transitioned to a question that I wanted to ask. Like, why are you still here? Like, why are you keeping going on this path? Like, what's your reason, your why?
I mean, I love the game of basketball. I can't deny that. Everybody be like to provide for their family. Like, of course you want to do that.
Yeah.
But I mean, this basketball thing has taken me places, and a lot of my family members went different routes, in and out of jail and all that stuff. So they always kept me in the gym, and they told me to treat this like it's like a hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like how they'll be out there grinding, like I got to grind in this, and that's really just how I look at it. And I just see all the, like at first I didn't really have no hope, but then I saw like a lot of kids would hit me up on Instagram or the youth, and they'll talk about how, how like they look up to me, and I never even noticed that. So, clearly I must be doing something pretty good, and I just want to be a positive like impact. And one day when I make a lot of money off this basketball thing, I want to definitely take care of people that take care of kids and build schools. I want to do all that type of stuff. So that's really like what my focus is with this basketball thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Solid. Yeah.
You ever thought about and this is really just like obviously being at a D1 school,
right?
You ever thought about like when you would declare for the draft, if that's even the route you decide to take, or if you want to go to the G League?
I never even thought about the draft. Like even last year, people told me that everybody wanted me to go to the draft. People wanted me to, you know, do workouts. I didn't do no workouts.
Yeah.
In my mind, I'm like, listen, I still didn't conquer college basketball. So, you know, to me, I want to be the best basketball player I could possibly be in the country. You know what I'm saying? I want to be known as one of the best six-man or starter. Well, I don't know, but like, however, I want to be known as the best guard in the country. You know what I'm saying? And that's, if I could do that, then I know I'm ready to play in the next level. You know what I'm saying? But I want to conquer this level first and show that I can win at this level. You know what I'm saying? So.
Who would you compare yourself to now? Like, would you be like more of a Trey in Oklahoma, more of a Steph when he was at
Davidson?
Yeah.
Nah, I think Steph is kind of like, he's kind of an anomaly. That's kind of harder to, you know. But me, my favorite players are really, it's crazy. My favorite players are really like, besides Kobe. Kobe's been my favorite player since forever.
And that's how I knew you were a good man.
Yeah, Kobe, my all-time GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Like I just sit in the crib, I can watch Kobe highlights all day. But like my favorite players right now is like Damian Lillard, Kyrie, Jordan Clarkson, the sixth man.
Good man.
You know, all guys in that, Bradley Beal. You know, guys in that mode that are like wired to just get a bucket.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it's on the bench or starting, it don't really matter. They just, you know, it don't change. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and that's real. I mean, that's respect. That's everything. Man, like I told you earlier before we even started filming, we got a challenge for you, a little bit of a surprise. So, one thing we used to do when we did these guest episodes was we used to have people guess lyrics. No one could ever get them. Everybody sucked at music. It's cool. I'm not saying you do, but everybody else did.
Right. Say that like he's a lyricist.
Today we want to switch it up a little bit. So, I don't know about you, but I really love chicken tenders.
Right.
So what we're going to do is we're going to guess where each chicken tender is from. Now, I'm a picky eater. I can already look at each one and tell kind of where they're from. However,
appreciate it.
Again, you being a Northeast baby, I'm hoping we're like on the same wavelength. I don't know.
For sure.
Which one you want to start with?
Let's go right to left.
Right to left?
Can y'all do me a favor though real quick?
Yes,
I'm going to unlock my card. You know, people, my homies back in the crib, they'll kill me if they see me eating this with no beverage. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. No, absolutely.
For sure.
Come on now.
All right, so we're going to go right to left. And as you take a bite, I'm going to give you 30 seconds to guess which is which, okay?
All right, bet.
All right. Let me pull up my handy dandy timer.
That's fine.
Yeah, it was climbing on my thing.
I can just smell this and know where this from.
Yeah.
I know where this from.
I should give him 15 seconds just for that. All right.
I know where this from.
What's it from?
This is from KFC.
KFC. You sure?
Yeah.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Locked in?
Yeah.
It wasn't even like 6 seconds.
Oh,
That's crazy. That's crazy. You said
KFC?
the smell.
This one Popeyes.
He's making it not funny. He's making it not funny. He's
What's that last one?
This one Cane's.
How do you know that? How do you know that? Like, hold on.
That's a record. Y'all might as well chart that.
Because being a Northeast baby, I know Popeyes. Yeah, I'm gonna get it every time.
Yeah.
KFC and Cane's? Nah.
Because like you gotta understand, like where I'm from, we got a chicken spot at every corner. An actual spot called like we got like Kennedy Fried, like an actual chicken spot.
Yeah.
But like you get tired of that, so like all these little chicken spots are all around that. So since like a baby, we are like this is like we know about this.
It's gonna be tacos next time. Don't even worry. Don't even worry.
Tacos will be.
Don't even worry. Nah, but I do know what you're talking about because I know.
It was definitely KFC. I was right on everything.
Yeah,
Exactly right. Within 20 seconds, you got all of it. That's insane. That's insane.
That boy said he smelled them 11 herbs and spices.
I already knew what it was.
But like, as far as dream NIOs, and kind of like how you answer that is kind of impressive because watching like as soon as the NIL rules came out, as far as that goes for college players, I know a lot of different people were getting NILs from like I know Jalen got one from what is it, the tattoo place and the was it Razorback Radio? I don't know. From a radio station.
Mm-hmm.
And so like for you to set your goals and your aspirations so high, that's impressive. And that's like I commend that. Because I mean, even though you do move with like a huge sense of humility, it's interesting to see that like you're so humble, but you know like the ceiling is not your limit.
No.
Like the stars and beyond that is really your limit, and that's honestly impressive to think about, to talk about, to see, be in the presence of. Because like normally, you know, you'll see the players all around at the college level like buying the Hellcats and the Lamborghini Uruses and all that. And so like to even see you pull up, because we're on camera, I'm not gonna tell people what you drive.
No, I already posted it. They know.
Okay, cool. So, like, to see you pull up in the Range Rover, like, it's a high-end car.
Yeah.
But it's still one of those you can get away with, and people, like, may not know that, oh, that's KB.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and so that's real impressive. My question to you is, at that point, since you do move with humility, but you also move, like, wanting the finer things in life, would you ever decal your car, like, to represent everything you've done in life?
A different car. I feel like I got a Range Rover because I think it's a mature car. Mm-hmm. I think it's luxury, but it's also like, you know, it's more like grown up. Like I definitely was like, I like Chargers. I definitely like my homie got a couple of my homies got Chargers, track Hogs. Like those are the type of cars I would normally want, or like a sports car, something like that. Yeah. But I like foreign also, so I was like, you know what? I seen that car. I was either gonna get that or like. And I like bigger cars. Mm-hmm. That's kind of like a little bit of both. Like it's kind of like it's small, but it's kind of like it's a car, but it's also like an SUV at the same time. So it kind of fit both of what I was looking for. And it's just a good starter car. Mm-hmm. I really want like a Rolls Royce. Like I want a Phantom or something like that for sure.
That boy know what's up.
Yeah, I'm not into like being fat, driving fast. I like cruising.
Yeah.
I like that, like just chilling.
Not I you know, the speeding tickets I get through the roof. I should be a felon at this point. Anyways, listen. Yeah. As we get closer to the end of this, one thing I do like to do is kind of do this or that.
Right.
So obviously we talked about where you feel like you're kind of at as far as, you know, who your favorite players are and who you are as a player in reference to, you know, different NBA, you know, stars and whatnot. Steph or Dame?
Like who's better? Mm-hmm. All time, Steph.
All time?
Who do I like better? I mean, Dame just invited me to his camp, so I definitely gotta be like Dame.
Good man. Good man. Ooh. Make sure you go to Miami with him so I can like rock the KB jersey. Right. You know, heat for life. Okay. Embiid or Jokic? Jokic?
Yeah, I think Jokic do everything. Embiid definitely got like a bigger offensive bag, but I mean, and he just won a championship. That's one reason why I picked Steph. Also, you know, he got chips. You can't really argue with somebody with championships. So.
Okay. Kobe or Kyrie?
Kobe.
Now let me preface this. Number 8, Kobe or Kyrie?
Kobe.
Still?
I'm picking Kobe over everything, everybody.
You said that's his top goal.
Even though Kyrie basically emulates, Kobe. That's crazy.
I'm a Kyrie fan. Like Kyrie, I go work out in the gym and Kyrie be right there. I'm Kyrie all the way.
My apologies. Another technical difficulty. Blame it on me. Really blame it on co-host Kendrix, but we good. So we chose Jokic. We chose Kobe. I understand why you chose Kobe. Mm-hmm. Mad respect. Here's the easier but probably harder question. Just depending on how you look at it. Because he's a college basketball player. Luka or Trey? Yeah, that was hard.
I'm gonna give it to Luka. But I definitely respect Trae Young 1,000% because I mean to be at that size and to lead a team like that, like he be doing, he can pass, he can shoot, he does it all. So it's kind of like, but I gotta give it to Luka. Luka got a chance to win the MVP this year. Like Luka, you know, Luka's big time.
Okay. Last one. Rookie of the Year, Ja Morant, or current Devin Booker.
Devin Booker. Devin Booker. Like current Devin Booker?
Mm-hmm.
Devin Booker.
Why?
He could do it all. He could dunk on you. He could shoot. I'm taking somebody who can shoot threes over anybody because threes is better than twos. So it's like Ja is special. Like he definitely got, like, I respect his game, but like he relies on his athleticism. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If you took Ja's athleticism away, he's gonna be still a great player. He's not gonna be as good as he is though. You know what I'm saying? He's still gonna be great. He can still pass. And, like, I'm not taking nothing away from him. He's still a great. His IQ is amazing. But I think Devin Booker is not nearly as athletic as Ja. But like midi, he can give you it. Three, he can give you it. He going all the way to the Baja. Like, he laying people, he dunking on people. Like, he really do it like across the board at a high level. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So then I'm gonna add one more, just because I'm thinking about it, just because of that answer.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather have Tyler Hero on your team, like as your two?
Like on my team?
On your team.
Like, am I playing?
Yeah, you're playing.
Oh,
but you're gonna take the one.
I'm taking the one. Okay.
So would you rather have Tyler Hero on your team as the two? Like, that's the guy you gotta rely on to get out of everything.
Right.
Or would you rather have Mikal Bridges? A Nets Mikal Bridges.
Mikal? Yeah.
You think his game is better?
Because he's not offensively. Well, one, we play for the same AAU organization, so I can't go against that. Also, number one, but two, I just think Mikal definitely gonna shout out Team Final, but I think Mikal definitely gonna give it up on both ends, like pause. But I think he definitely gonna guard both. He gonna guard the ball and he gonna be able to get a bucket.
Okay.
And two, like me, I don't care who I'm on the court with. I'm gonna always shoot the ball. You know what I'm saying? So me and Tyler Hero on the court together, like, and it's just us two, I think that'll be super tough. But I definitely would like to play with, like, Mikal, because I know he's going to guard the best player and he can still get you a bucket. And I'm going to get buckets. And I'm a guard, too. So
I respect that. See, I'm not going to lie. I would have thought you would choose Tyler because you're such a good guard.
Right.
Like, because again, when I watch your highlights, your defensive presence is felt. Like, it is.
I appreciate you saying that. People don't say that at all.
It is felt.
That felt really nice.
Like,
thank you.
Like, I remember I don't remember who y'all were playing, but I remember you had a steal, which turned into a fast break.
Mm-hmm.
But you had a steal, you passed it back to somebody, I don't know the other person, but you passed it back to somebody and they threw it up and you just caught that lob and threw it down.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, dang, this man is nice. Like, to be a guard to do that, that's nice.
Sure.
Like,
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I would have expected Mikal. I mean,
Tyler. Yeah.
But I can respect Mikal. Even though I'm a Miami person, I gotta give it to Mikal, just because you're right. Like, I mean, that defense.
His versatility is crazy.
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane. So we got this and that with the basketball players out of the way. Lamborghini or Ferrari?
Right now, everybody's doing the Lamborghini way, so I'm gonna go Ferrari.
You gonna go Ferrari?
Yeah.
With all the rules that they got and everything?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Ferrari.
Okay.
I just don't like doing what everybody else doing. If somebody doing that, if somebody going left, I'm the type of person that's gonna go right. Okay. Now, I don't want people to misinterpret that. Like, when it comes to team-oriented stuff, I'm with whatever the team wants. But, like, if we off the court and I see everybody wearing the white Air Force Ones, I'm the type of person I'm going black. Like, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I would try something different. I don't like looking like everybody else. I like just having my own wave, like doing my own thing and just being in my own, like, lane. But when it comes to basketball team-oriented stuff, I'm 110% about the team. Whatever coach say, whatever the players, I'm with that.
Respect.
But, yeah.
Okay. Ford or Chevy?
Ford.
Ford?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
Interesting. So you just don't like reliability, is what I'm hearing.
I'm gonna go. I had a Chevy actually.
Did you?
I had a Chevy. My first car was a Chevy Equinox.
Okay.
And then I went from there to a Jeep. And then from there to a Lexus. And then from there to a Toyota.
I'm trying to, like, in my head, see how that, was it like a Wrangler that you went up to? Or like?
Yeah, Wrangler.
Okay. I can respect that. I can respect that move.
It's on my Instagram page, actually. I think I'm sitting on it or something, or standing on it or something.
Oh, that was your okay. See, I didn't know that was
Yeah, the orange one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was you. That makes sense. Though.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Let's see. Hellcat or Hellcat or GT500.
Hellcat.
Good man.
Hellcat.
He recognizes that wine. That wine got power. I'm just saying. Shout out my charger. Listen. That charger's gonna die a legend. That last call, legendary. I'm telling you. Man, Khalif, I'm sorry.
No, you good. You good. No,
I'm not good at pronunciation. I apologize.
You straight. Everybody call me Khalif for real, so I don't really like. For real, like, it's spelled Khalif, so that's why it's cool.
And when I looked at it, because Will was the one, of course, that put us in contact. When I looked at it, that man did not correct me. So really blame him. Like texting me like, why did you like tell me that? Nah. But I really do appreciate you coming out. One last thing that we always have to do, we always have to end the episodes on a question.
Right.
Obviously, I gave you about 50 of them.
Uh-huh.
So, feel free to think a little bit harder about this question. Mm-hmm. It's going to be real complex. What's your favorite season?
Summer.
Summer?
Summer for sure.
Summer?
So you a heat type person.
Kinda, but it's kind of like when we get the down, it's kind of like, I kind of like have different like moods, like depending on like the season.
Yeah.
I'm like always a happy person, but like I feel like I always have like different moods. Like for like when it's winter, I'll be like, I'll put it like in character form. Like during the winter, like I'll be like relating myself to Jon Snow. Like
Okay.
I'll be like preparing all summer off like for winter. Summer, I feel like the Fresh Prince. I just be enjoying life. Like I be putting work in. I'm chilling. I'm outside. Like I'm with my friends. Like I'm just having fun. Like but I'm still putting work in.
Yeah.
The fall is definitely my favorite. It's probably like my second favorite because I get to dress like in different ways. And then Halloween's my favorite holiday. So I like fall for sure. And then I don't like spring. Because my allergies be crazy. So I don't like spring for real.
But moving down here for you was probably crazy.
What? It was terrible at first. I'm like, yo, like.
That humidity was no joke.
Yeah, it was bad. But definitely summer. Summer, like, you got free time. And I love like being a college athlete, but you definitely got like, you got free time. I can see family. So for me, it's summer because I get to see family, my peoples and all that. But then definitely close is definitely like fall, like fall, like winter-ish, like because basketball season, so that's lit. But like spring, no.
This is spring.
No, I'm not a huge spring person as well.
Yeah, no, I don't like spring like that.
I get that. Man, I'm sorry. Sophie's gonna be mad at me because I'm gonna ask you this question, but I gotta know. After everything that we just talked about, I just have to know. What's your favorite anime?
Favorite anime?
Yeah.
Are you a big anime person?
I watch some anime. Okay. I do. I watch some anime. My favorite anime is probably. You're gonna think this is corny.
Nah, just say it.
But for me, 7 Deadly Sins.
Okay.
No, that's a good one.
No,
that's a good one.
Yeah, 7 Deadly Sins.
Okay.
Meliodas is my guy for sure.
Meliodas.
That's my guy. So I definitely go with him. After that, it'll be like the classics. I mean, like Dragon Ball Z. I mean, like I don't watch everything that everybody like really watch. Like Demon Slayer was fire. Baki was cool. What's the one I was just watching? What's the one which I'm really feeling like? It's the one where they like, it's the greatest human challengers versus the gods, and they're fighting each other. You know what I'm talking about?
That sounds mad familiar.
Like yeah, it's like that. Like Zeus was fighting like Adam from Adam and Eve. It was crazy. I'm watching it right now. Like you gotta watch it, bro. It's fire. Like
that's not hard.
Like if the gods beat the humans, the humans best like fighters and warriors, then the gods get rid of Earth.
That's insane.
So it's like they fighting for their life right now, and it's like the gods be winning, then the gods be losing, and then some gods be like, nah, I'm about to go fight for the human. It's fire, like it's fire. Yeah. Record of Ragnarok. Yeah, fire.
You said it's on Netflix?
Yeah, fire. It's fire.
We're gonna have to start that
It's
one.
fire, bro. It's fire. And then definitely Avatar. I love Avatar.
Oh yeah, classic.
Avatar is crazy to me. And then my uncle did the soundtrack for Boondocks and all that other stuff. So
We both made the face.
Boondocks is definitely like, if I was to sit in the crib right now, Boondocks 100%. Like I could watch it all over all the time. Like
I was sure gonna ask about Boondocks. You classify that as anime?
man, I definitely classify that as anime. My uncle, like my real uncle, Uncle Tank, shout out Uncle Tank. Like he do all the soundtracks for that, The Shy, he do all that, like Power, Ghost, all that. Like he do all that soundtrack.
You tell your uncle like if you want to just let me hang out with him. For a day.
Nah, he cool. He gonna be out here. Like he gonna be out here.
To do a soundtrack for Dog.
Yeah.
Like every other show, phenomenal. Like that's amazing. The Boondocks.
Yeah. They put him in one of the episodes when he was like where Grandpa was doing a diss tracks with Thugnificent.
Oh yeah.
And then when Grandpa he in the booth and he got the headset on, and he like, turn me up, Big Tank. And then that's my uncle right there, like the real big, like yeah, that's him. Like
that's wild.
Yeah, word.
Shout out KB and him being famous. He got a famous family man. Shout out this man. Shout out this man.
That Battle family, they really battling.
I'm telling you, that was clever. When I made the joke, they didn't think it was funny. So, anyways, man, like I said, we definitely appreciate you taking time out of your day, out of your very busy schedule, I'm sure.
No, I'm cool. Thank you.
Man, I can't wait for October to come. I'm gonna be at every game that I could possibly be at.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always in favor. Anyways, why not go to the game? Like I said, if you want to sign me some
for sure, I got you.
But yeah, I'm gonna be there. All I ask is that you just, you just put a couple people on the poster once, especially during March Madness, cause that prize pick's gonna go crazy. I'm gonna text you with the projection too. I'll be like, hey, I need you to put up like 13 shots. I don't care if you make them. I need you to put up 13. But man, we definitely appreciate you and good luck on this upcoming season.
Appreciate you.
And then as far as like you said, conquering the game and moving on to that next level, good luck with whatever you choose to do.
Appreciate you.
Being invited to all those camps, I know is an honor. Being down here, I know is definitely special to you, even though it's a drastic move.
Yeah.
Man, obviously we're natives here. You got everything you need as far as set up. But if there's anything we can do for you, just give us a text, give us a call.
Appreciate y'all. Not for sure. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah. But other than that. Y'all have a wonderful rest of y'all's day. Thank you for tuning in. I'm glad you enjoyed your drinks, your snacks, and whatever refreshments you decided to have. And we'll see you next time.